Page5Lit, we outside. We gon' fuck with in this game. But regardless, this cash money. Real niggas coming through every time.
Page5Lit, hey, bitch, that on me, I don't love my hoes. If I look at you, it's gone. Got the hood up in control. From the west, I'm with the hoes. Throw 100 if you know. If you die, then you die. ACG's up on my feet, I feel like pocket 95. I ain't letting shit slide. If you wanna drip or drown, I just knock that bitch down. I got titties in the rounds. What they doing winner? When we king trigger, niggas got that trigger on me. Bitches say they love a nigga, but they know I'm OD. Hey, they love me, they don't even know a thing. Flying Master P, cause them niggas calling on the thing, huh? Rings like diamonds, niggas looking, they can stop us, but they know we're finest. I got people
throwing this around every day, I'm throwing this around every day, girl. Let's go. That money.
Brody, just came home, put that money on the floor. Yeah, I love my bitch, nigga, that don't mean I don't love my hoes. If I look in your bitch gone, got the hood up in control. From the west, I'm with the hoes, till all of them know. If you die, then you die, you better sit on that hill. I got dollars on me, now they never know what it's hell. Bitches say they love us, bitches say they love me, huh? She said she ain't mad, huh? She just want some money, huh? Bitches love me out here, I don't really know, I never been out here. Two bitches on the bend, I don't really know how I feel like you will. I get money out here, feeling like the trap really coming out here. Why they hate me, I don't care, I don't know wrong to the niggas, why they hate me out here? Smack DVD, I put the bitches out here. These niggas don't care. 2024, got them bitches out here. Why these niggas even care? They heard the music, but the shit ain't. Cause I don't really care. Fuck it up, we let the city niggas can't.
Page5Lit, we outside.
Page5Lit, we outside. Let's go. Peace be. Peace be multiplied to all my people. Let's go, y'all. Oh, I got my shirt on backwards, nigga. Word up. Wow.
Page5Lit, we outside.
Technical difficulties. We coming right now. Let's go.
Shout out Reese. Shout out Tay. Shout out Max. Shout out Dylan. Shout out everybody. Shout out Ray Ray. Shout out everybody.
Yo, peace be multiplied, y'all. We getting right to it. It's not a game, y'all know we come in to get this work in, you heard? We come to get this work in, word up. Listen, peace be multiplied to all my peoples. Listen, I know how I go out here, you know what I mean? I know what all this really brings forth, you heard? Straight up and down. But either way it go, you know, this is us and what we doing. This is what we on over here. So, we alive, we living. Thank God we made it. You understand me? Every day I get up, I love all those that love me. And I pray for God to show his mercy to us because sometimes as humans be acting up. You know what I mean? Real talk. You know, we're going to get right to it. You know. Like I say, every day is different. We get on something, you know what I'm saying? You spend a lot of time doing a lot of things, but I'm not finna ridicule y'all for that. But listen, real life is 2026. We're going to face how we really live. It's not a fucking Netflix movie, so we're not going there. You know what I'm saying? We're going to face this shit real time. So ride with me. You know, now, I know how I start off, but roll with a nigga. Submit it to the madness. It's all for a point. It's never pointless. We don't talk about people. We talk about circumstances and situations and how it can build and mold us going forward to protect us, to fortify us from the shenanigans and all that. We're going to start there. All right? Now, I got a lot of women in the chat, you know, and y'all serious. And I'm yo, listen, straight up and down. It's things your father should have told you. I want to address a lot of that, you know, but I don't want to, you know, I thought about, you know, how I deliver the message, you know, the tone go a lot farther than the words, but at this particular point, I feel like people been playing with your ass and just an illusion of you was a bunch of bullshit. I feel like that. I feel like they really, see, listen. It's a lot of shit that y'all subjecting yourself to that you don't have to, baby girl. You better than the things that you choose to do. Cool. But I do know this. My young niggas is out here, if they ain't serious. You hear me? They got their ducks in a row and they're about their business. I salute them. They getting up going, I told you the best thing about a man is his discipline. And baby, you missing that. Because what the fuck you looking for? Why the hell y'all not attracted to a nigga that's himself? He don't fit the mold of everything else. Why isn't that man attracted to you? You're not attracted to him. You keep fucking with the same derelict ass niggas and they keep giving you the runaround and treating you like a raggedy Ann out here. Yeah. All right? To do something different, you got to do something that you never did. But I'm serious. These men is really serious. A lot of them. You know, you go to work every day. Listen, so we're going to get into that. I'm not going to blame you for what you never been taught. We're going to address a couple of things today. We're going to start off with the true nature of a man. Write it the fuck down, get a pencil and pad. For real. You don't get no do-overs with this life. It's only one shot. If you can tweak your shit and go in a better direction, then we can do that. It's real shit, straight up and down. Let's go like this here. Oh my goodness. I ain't got my glasses over here. I don't know what I did with them. I was running around working out and all that. Oh man, I think they're in the kitchen. Now we can go right here. Listen. Hey yo, off the rip. I don't need them. Yo man, I know this shit. But I just be want to keep it in order, but check it. The true nature of a man. We're going to start off just like this here. Hey yo, listen ladies. Listen. You're not going to always like what I said in a couple of minutes. They might disagree with me, right? I'm just going to spit the facts. Take what you can with it. You understand what I'm saying? But number one, the true nature of a man. Number one. Yes, a man is happier when he ends his day with intimacy. When a man done worked hard all day, he needs some intimacy at the end of his day in order to feel fortified and fulfilled for that day. Now I'm going to be honest with you. A nut at the end of the day ain't bad. A happy ending at the end of the day is great. Because remember, ladies, pardon me, he's out there trying to build the world. And part of your responsibilities for him being your person is to build him up so he can do it again tomorrow. And a cheat code is give that nigga some box. He'll be happier going to work tomorrow. Stop doing that. Stop sending that man out in the street fucked up in his head. Stop letting that man leave angry and shit. You fuck around, God forbid, and have a car accident or some more weird shit. Now you are the one responsible for him. You touch his spirit. Be mindful of how you send that man out to the world. It's on you. You're supposed to be his peace. You're supposed to be his happiness. You're supposed to be the one that can change his mood in an instant. And if you're not, learn that moving forward. Tap in. Pick up a couple of things. You understand me? But don't let that man leave mad and aggravated and all that shit. That's not what it is. You angry shit because you got to go to work. He got to go to work. Yeah. But don't send him out to the world like that. Listen, tenderness and kindness start with you, young lady. Because you fortified to do it better. You might have to lead them to the tenderness and kindness. Try that. You know, but that's just a cheat code for you. I hope you wrote that shit down. Play it back on the live. Number two, and this is a fucking fact. There's a motive for everything we're nice about. Okay? When we do an extra deed for someone, it's a motive to that. Sometimes they did it just because they're a good dude. You understand? Because that's a real thing. You know. But sometimes it's a method to what they're doing it for. You're like a now lady. He doing it now because he wants something later. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? But you have to be in tune with that. But yes, men are really freaking like that. I'm trying to listen. Understanding is a preservation of nature. The better you understand, the longer you'll live. Because you'll carry less around on the inside. So get a better understanding, all right? Yeah. So, and that's most men. Now, hopefully, if a dude did you a nice deed, a nice gesture, you know, unwillingly and unasked, maybe, just maybe, he's just a really nice guy and he just wants to see you smile. Or he could be a creep, pervo and all that. You know what I'm saying? Be careful, be mindful out here. Number three, and this is a fucking fact. All men love women that smile. No matter shape, size, color, or religion, race, creed. Men love when women smile. All kinds. Don't matter. Okay? So if you ever want to get close to any man, your first gesture is to smile. All right? Take heed to that. All right, number 4. And this is just men being men. We're going to always size up the ex. We might not show that or express that, but we're going to do that shit because we men, you know. We're going to always size them up. Straight up and down. You know. And now I say this because you can keep your information about your ex to yourself. That's what that's for. Every time you talk about your ex, you're fucking weakening your relationship. Alright? When you talk about your ex bad, you're showing your man just how fucking low you can actually go. He don't need to see that. That low down dirty dick sucking ass nigga, he don't want to hear that shit. Don't talk about him like that because you loved that nigga once. You understand what I'm saying? You showing who you really are and all that. You know, because you got bouts of moments when you talk about your ex when he was good to you. And you express those things to your man. And then you got times when things went wrong and, you know, with you and your ex, and you should express those to your man. Now, the situation that you're talking about, they not helping you with your man. They're just enlightening him on just how nuts your motherfucking ass can be when shit goes south. That part. So keep that shit to yourself. Because a man gonna always take what you say and measure shit. That's what men do. So shut the fuck up with all that ex shit. Nobody wanna, and talk about your ex too much, he gonna tell you go back to that nigga. Go find that nigga, yeah. Have that nigga do that shit, yeah. Word up. We like that. And if he not, shut the fuck up anyway. It ain't gonna help you going forward. Listen. I'm not, you know, the truth, I always want the truth to be told, but if the truth not gonna help the situation going forward, shut the fuck up about it. Real talk. Grown folks shit. Just do, oh, I'm just keeping it real. No, you trying to break a motherfucker down. You're trying to break somebody down. You're trying to hurt him. That's not, no. You didn't do that to tell him. I'm just keeping it real. No, you wasn't. You was being spiteful in the way you did that. You did it viciously when you delivered that. I want y'all to stop doing that moving forward. All right? Now, number 5. And this is talking about the real nature of a man in real life. All right? Number 5. Yo, real talk. We judge you by your fucking friends. So if you got one of your friends that's loose change out here, keep them the fuck away from your man. Cause why the fuck she your friend? What you doing running with this bird ass super, she's a super thought, and you running with her, that's one of your peoples and all that. Nah, we gonna hold that against you.
Man, birds flock together, man. That's
You heard what he said? Birds of a feather flock together. Real talk. Straight up and down. I mean, cause low key gonna be like, they probably did a couple of 2v2s and all that. Yeah, what you doing running with her? Because we know that sometimes some of y'all are acting like wife material, but ain't really built like that. You get what I'm saying? You know, I mean, look, I'm pimp material, but I ain't no pimp. You understand? You know, you act like you wife material, but you ain't no wife. And we can tell by the people you run around. Okay? 2-Bit Sally and, you know, super thought Teresa. Yeah. You're not gonna get no points having us know them. And then you talking about you want to go somewhere with these chicks? We know they blowing down everything but the motherfucking bank. Nah, we ain't doing that. And that's just some real man shit. Now you know your friends, cause you know what we do when you got your friends and shit. We do our fucking homework on your homegirls and shit.
It's called a scouting report.
You know, you running with a chick that got gang banged in the hood and she's your friend. I got a problem with that. Cause when she was getting gang banged, where the fuck was you at? Was you holding the fucking camera? Yeah, shit like that. Men think like that. So be mindful what you expose your men to when it comes to your fucking friends moving forward. All right? All your friends' reputation ain't all that. Some of them are actual swallowers. Straight up and down. Word up. You dig? Yeah. All right. Y'all know how this go. Let's keep it going. We're talking about the true nature of a man. Yeah. So check this out. And yeah, back to your friends. Stop inviting your friends places. Knock that shit off. We're not doing that. Okay, now, woo. This might be hard for a lot of y'all to do. But on some real shit. As hard as it is, you know, men need a little bit of gratitude every day. All right? Every day. Now, I'm going to tell you something right now. On some real shit. If this man is meeting his responsibility and keeping this law and order, listen, lady, if he's meeting, listen, men show love through action. If he going to work and he bringing that money home, he's meeting responsibilities, he's picking up the kids on time, he's doing what he got to do, that's love. All right? I'm going to explain that again. She called old boy coming out the hotel. Busted. He left his motherfucking location on. She ran down on him. He coming out the room. She said, what's up? This what we doing? This what we doing? She said that to him. And the nigga couldn't say nothing. He said, damn, baby, you caught me. I know what it looked like and all that, but I love you, though. Like, on some real shit. You know I fucking love you. I don't give a fuck what this shit look like. You know I fucking love you, though. What do he mean by that? What he mean by that is he take care of your ass. He busts his ass so your life is straight. He fucking old 2-bitch shorty over there and all that. But he be right back. That shit don't mean nothing. He just fucking her. He take care of you. And he take care of y'all life. Okay? And y'all on some team shit. So, don't throw your relationship away for 2-bitch shorty over there. Okay? She's in the exit right now on her knees ready to do whatever. That's why I say, don't let your man be walking around with his nuts all heavy and all that. Yeah. Because a quick little romp, when I told you what I said about that shit, Shakur, a nigga had a threesome in 30 minutes with strangers. They be ready like that. You understand me? And diamond men move like that. They ain't got to run around talking about baby please, baby please. All they got to do is make a phone call, or sometimes they ain't gonna do is just show up. Don't get it twisted. One thing we know as men, we know whether or not you feel like you want to lay down with us by the energy that you give us. All right? So, lady, be mindful. When you give a nigga a certain energy, you ain't going for it. That's the nature of a man. You can't stop no man from being a man to you. You ain't got to accept his advances, but you can't stop him from approaching. And that's going to happen, you know. And another thing is, we respect when you look us in our face. We like that. You hear me? That's the nature of a man. We love when our woman look us in our face and tell us what it is she's talking about. You understand what I'm saying? And depending on how you look at a nigga, sometimes a woman look at a nigga, look in his face, look in his eyes, she looking right at a nigga's soul. But some of y'all not built enough to see that far, but you better get it. Vision. Vision's being able to think farther than you can see. You better get it. You dig what I'm saying? You better get it because you don't know who you might meet tomorrow. Okay? Let's keep it going. You're talking about the true nature of a man. Okay? Now, this one is a little tricky one right here. Check it, right? We talking about the true nature of a man. We're going to keep it 100, you heard? Here we go right here. Now, if we not, I'll just explain that. If we keeping shit together and all that, yeah. So, I'm going to end that with men love is proven through action, all right? I just told y'all that. So we're going to go to number 8. I swear to God on all I love. Don't ever jump your ass up and run out of my motherfucking house. You hear me? You hear what I said? Real man shit. Niggas ain't rocking with that. All right? Don't think you can get up in there 6 minutes later, you at the elevator and all that. Nah. Ain't nothing happening. And you no. Where the fuck is the smoke at? Where the fuck is the emergency? Where the fuck is you going that motherfucking fast? You're not a fucking fireman. So real niggas ain't on that. You can't just get up and just run out the motherfucking crib 4 minutes later. You know what I mean? We ain't doing that.
You got a question in the chat?
Oh, word?
Yeah. Somebody said thoughts on relationships ending on a good note.
Shit, man, listen. Relationship ending, period. Key word, ending. When a relationship, listen, you don't have to be enemies to break up. You don't have to be enemies to break up. And you don't have to relish in the bad times y'all had when, in fact, you had some good ones. Look at it like that, you know. I'm going to tell you something. Listen, let me tell you something, ladies. And let me tell you something, fellas. There's some people out here that you deal with. And you're dealing with them. But they ain't trying to marry you. They ain't trying to go a step further with you. And at some point, you're going to have to accept that shit. But when you get to the end and y'all not enemies, salute that. For real. That's my word. Just go your way. You know, but you got to learn from that. Because, hey, yo, dog, honestly, every chick that ever left me missed me. So, I don't know what kind of relationship y'all had, or I don't know if you didn't love hard enough, you didn't try hard enough. Did she see? I know a lot of women, they claim that a lot of they break up with dudes because they lack ambition. I've been getting that's high on the radar. You know, they be with a dude 3 or 4 years and they don't see no motion going up, and they just decide this dude gonna be right here forever. I'm out of here. You know, I hope that wasn't it, but sometimes it's that, you know, and sometimes it I tell you, when you got a woman that's yours, you got a dog fuck her 3 times a month. You gotta have sex with her like she a whole new chick at least 3 times a month. You gotta fuck her like she brand new. Because things have become repetitive. Just some regular old shit, you know, it is what it is. Nah. You need footprints all over the fucking room, my nigga. Yeah, she needs that. Especially if she's into her routine, like she's into her routine. When a woman live with a man, they have a certain particular routine. Sometimes you break that routine up, dog out, leave her sprawled out on the kitchen floor, yeah. Leave her right there, fucked up, yeah. Crawling to the bathroom and all that. Yeah. I call it GA, man. Give her a great adventure. You heard what I said? That's why you do your fucking squats, do your fucking workout, do your cardio and all that. And remember, men, women just like men, they want to look up and like what the fuck they see. Work on yourself. All right?
A girl named Nora said, thoughts on a man with no job, but he's trying, generally a good man, he's just going through a lot.
Oh, see, that's the thing. Yo, so listen. With the things you said about his qualities, help him. Help him help y'all. You hear me? He just showed you great qualities. You just spoke very highly of him. Tweak him a little bit, baby. Give him a little bit more confidence. Help him do a little bit more homework. Teach him how to be a better person when it comes to due diligence. And you might fuck around and have a diamond of a man. He's going through a lot. You going through it with him. Help him. Tweak him, baby. For real. Anything else in the chat?
Yeah.
What?
Somebody said, question, when a man tells you he doesn't love you, do they really mean it after 2 years? Real shit.
Why wouldn't he mean it? He told you to your face. He told you outright. Why wouldn't he mean it? He told you to your face what it is. Why you don't believe him? Don't be stupid on purpose. Don't be dumb as dirt and should carry a shovel. Knock it off. If you've been with him 2 years and he don't love you, you were a convenience. And he tried and it didn't work. So, move on. Don't give your best effort to a person that's unworthy of that. All right? Don't look back. For real. You tried. That's the way you're going to have to look at it. And I'm saying it because I don't want you sitting around, oh, I was in 2 years and he didn't love me. Nah. There was something about y'all too that didn't click properly. And that's what you attribute that to. Don't sit around measuring yourself on that nonsense. Oh, I wasn't good enough. Oh, I didn't do that. That. Fuck out of here. You gave him your best and it didn't work. Out of here. Next. Deuces. Yeah. Hold your fucking head up and go where you going. He's not it. And that's it. He's not it. Just remember that. Anything else in the chat?
She said, some girl named Aries said, what about if you're dating someone that's amazing when you're together but inconsistent when they're apart?
He ain't hers.
Explain that to her.
He's just acting, baby. When y'all apart, he's somebody else. You just said it. When y'all apart, he's somebody else. You know what I mean? But when y'all together, he's consistent. You're kind of seeing it wrong. You dig what I'm saying? Because you are who you are when you by yourself. But at the same time, if you feel he's two different people, then he's acting. Remember I told you, young men go through what they call vehicles of expression. They show reflections of who they're going to become, but they're not him yet. You understand what I'm saying? He got a bunch of question marks in me trying to figure out, you know. And, 1 week they want to be a rapper, then they want to get a job, then they're trying to go back to school, now they're going to go work with Uncle Larry. Those things, they trying to find themselves. You know, that's why he's inconsistent. You know, he shows reflections of who he's going to become, but he's not him yet. You know, and in that, some women become victims to a man who don't really know himself yet. You understand what I'm saying? Some do have a grown man maturity at 19, some at 29, some at 39. It's like that, you know.
Somebody asks, if you really gotta ask yourself if she for you, is that an indicator she not?
No, it's not an indicator, man. You're supposed to ask yourself that, because then you think on the attributes she actually has. If somebody gonna be with you, you need to think on what they bring to the table. Listen, if all a chick bring to the table is the box, pussy, all she gonna get is dick. That's it. So you must look at the other attributes that she brings to the table. They count. Remember, if this work out, she's gonna be your teammate. So you have to get to know her. So of course, yeah. Remember, a pretty face is just a pretty face. But how well can she raise them kids? That's important. Anything else, son? Before I get back to the lesson?
Yeah, somebody said, wait, where is it at? I'm looking for it right now. Oh wait, this is not a question, but lady named Dub1.
Dub1?
Dub1, yeah. She said, my dude listening in from up north, he love this page. She be home soon from a 17-year bid. She was on the chat before.
Ooh, 17 years. I salute. Blessings, you heard? Hey, yo, listen. I don't know about him personally, you know. But I'm going to tell you, when you get inside there, you have to change to fit your environment to survive. Jail is full of lion, tigers, and bears, sheep and lamb. All these 5 can survive, playing their part. Now, the problem is that when you get out, it's going to take him a little while to get back to who he is. And I need you to give him that time, okay? Everything to him is going to be brand new. Everything is going to go fast for him. He don't even know it yet because he ain't out yet. Everything going to be speed. You make sure he goes slow and be tender with him because he going to be learning a lot. It's going to be kind of like a culture shock, you know. And I'm just keeping it 100 with you. I came home, shit, motherfucker, God, that was mean as shit. I was smacking cab drivers, fighting hobo diggers full of Spanish niggas. Word. For real, it took me 2 years to get back to who I really was actually, you know. I was in a box 3 years. I came home from Attica. Fuck out of here, yeah. I came home on some bullshit, you know what I mean? And I had things to do. I had kids waiting on me out here in the world already. I'm in a city 3,000 miles from home, and I had to figure some things out, you know. Luckily, though, he got you. And you can kind of show him, you know, which direction to go in. You can show him what the temperature really is, you know. And remember, he got to know some shit to get paid, but keep him busy learning what's going on right now. Bring him up to speed on the temperature out here, you know. And just show him that the niggas over there not smarter than him, the niggas over there not better than him, and they getting their money without risking everything. He wants to learn that. You understand what I'm saying? You know, apply yourself as a part of being grown. And he's gonna have to do that. You know, when you give him ideas, don't use a control factor. Just enlighten him on things, you know. That's all I'm saying, you know. I wish you the best on that. Keep me posted though. And thanks for locking in. That's love, for real. Anything else, son? Cool on the boards.
Somebody said, her name is Real Lovely K.
Real Lovely K, what's up? What's good?
Do older men use younger women?
Hell yeah, that's why they pay like they weigh. Yes. Listen, fair exchange is not a robbery. You give me a horse, I'll give you a pig. You understand what I'm saying? When the sugar daddies got them young girls, they have an agreement. You understand what I'm saying? They on the same page of things. They know what they bring to the table now. He 52, pardon me, and she 28. What are they really doing? What you call it? What's that word you use? Ryan called it. Ryan, you said it's a business transaction. That's all it really is. Yeah. When he he gonna pop the blue pill, be with shorty. For a couple of hours, that nigga 30 again. You heard?
She said, Real Lovely K said, I'm 23, he's 35. I feel like he just won my box.
Hell yeah, he wants your box, and he's willing to pay top dollar for it. No, I'm just kidding. Listen. I can't say that because I met my wife. She was 22, and now she's 50. But she was just so happened to be mentally ready. And then her parents was married for 50-something years. All her aunts and uncles was married for 50-something years. You dig what I'm saying? So she came from that kind of culture. That's how I got with her. I've been with her, 28 years. You know what I mean? Like, real talk. So, that might could be too, because if y'all emotionally and mentally on the same page, it can happen. I don't know what your growing up was. She was 22 years old and cooked like an old lady. That shit was fire. And she had OCD, always cleaning up and shit. All the qualities I like. You know what I'm saying? Word up. My house is always spotless. Don't get it twisted. Anybody will tell you, Simone do that for real. And I ain't got a better, it ain't a better cook in my hood than Simone. You ask anybody from over on this side, shit. I catch her cooking for another nigga, somebody gonna get fucking hurt. For real. Straight up and down. Yeah, but anyway, any more questions before I get back to the lesson?
Go back to the lesson.
I'm going back to the lesson, so check it, right? Listen, another rule, grown man shit. We don't want no men sleeping in our house that's not our father or one of our sons. Don't ask me, can your brother stay in my house? I really don't want your brother in my crib. Straight up and down. We ain't never comfortable with another man in our house. Unless it's our father, our grandfather, or one of our children. Just being honest. I don't know, y'all can talk about it, y'all can change the dynamic and shit like that, but I'm just telling you, he's not comfortable with it off the rip. It's straight up and down. Word up.
What it is, though? It's the fact that, like, for some reason, when you have your family members in the house, like the ones that you with all the time, or like your pops or your brother, it's not like they're there. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like they can be there on the side chilling, and it's like continuous. But when you got somebody else, they could be a friend, a cousin, an aunt, an uncle. It gets to a point you like, yo, why are you still here?
Yo, it's just
it's not even to be rude.
You gotta remember.
You just not used to that person being in your space.
You gotta remember, when you set your situation up in your crib, right? Those people that's inside that crib, you will die for. You understand me? And so your energy and all your motivation, all your ambition is based on the energy inside those 4 fucking walls. And anytime somebody else outside of the energy is in it, it throws it off. The bathroom ain't like the way we keep it. The kitchen is a little bit different. Yeah, you don't mind that kind of shit from your father and your sons, because you've lived with them. All your life you dealt with them. It's a little bit different. But then when it's somebody else that didn't agree with you, you just know that your man ain't comfortable with that shit. Straight up and down. Off the rip. Oh, okay. Now, another thing. Okay, we're keeping it going. We're talking about the true nature of a man in real life. I'm going to get to the women in a few minutes. One is, we don't like playing phone tag. That'll make us question you, period. Nobody's going to be playing phone tag with you, sending messages and calls. Did I call you back? You ain't answer. That's phone tag. Fuck out of here with that. It weakens a relationship moving forward. Okay? Straight up and down. Word. It weakens a relationship. Now, I'm gonna end it with that. I'm gonna go to the women part because we got some time. It's 9:30. We right on schedule. Now, straight up and down. Listen, you listen to these things because you can learn them. Because one day they might apply to you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no more questions in the chat, but I'm going straight to the next segment. The true nature of a woman in real life. The true nature of a woman in real life. We're going to examine some things that real women deal with in real time, and the fellas can learn something. And maybe we might enlighten some women because we can't blame them for what they haven't been taught. And I don't know everything. I don't have all the answers. You can throw some shit in the chat. Add to it. Real talk. Now, the first thing I want to say is, I got a bunch of baby mamas, a bunch of sisters. I learned some shit. And I always feel like this at the end of the day. Number one, we're talking about the true nature of a woman in real life. Number one, sexually, a woman loves to be slutted out. If you her person and y'all like that, she really needs to be slutted out. Straight up and down. It'll help the relationship moving forward. All right? Remember, a woman don't know how high She don't know how high she can take it until you help her take it higher. Okay? So if you're not taking it higher, then you're missing something. She want to be slutted out. She want to be left fucked up in the bed, can't move and all that. That's every woman. At the end, that's every woman. You understand me? Facts. All right? Number 2. What happened?
Now you had a message from Twitch. I was just reading it.
Okay, who is that? Awakened Saint. What's up? Salute. Peace. Appreciate your support. Number 2, on the true nature of a woman in real life. Hey, yo, this is my word. This is just something I noticed moving along, in life. Is women like a man that look like he'll dog fuck him. And that's any height. That height don't matter. Anytime a man give off a magnetism of a strong sexual aggression, they all like that. I can't say they all accept it, but they all like to it. They all feel it. You know what I'm saying? That's a real thing in real life. Some men have a high sexual energy, and some women tap into it. And they like that kind of shit when they tap into that shit. And that can be any size, any height. Sexual activity come from all kinds of sexual sizes. It don't matter. That energy is that energy, and women like when they get that. You know what I mean? Dude come in, he on some other shit, and and she like that dog in a nigga. Yeah, all women like that shit. And another thing, women really want to be believed. They do. They really want to be believed. When they get their high octane and they telling you something, they really want you to believe them. And my daddy always said, if it ain't gonna break the bank, let him have that. You heard? He always told me that. They say happy wife, happy life. That's that dad says about that. But when they get to where they really want to be believed, and they really want to be, let them have that. You understand what I'm saying? Because sometime in the instant, they'll turn into a 12-year-old girl about what they believe, because they really want you to believe them. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, we talk about the true nature of a woman in real life. We just examining some things. If I leave a couple of things out, y'all can throw it in the chat. We go to number 4. We just touching on a couple of them. Women want control by any means.
Even if you gotta walk them through it, like, yo, look, like act like they really got it. Like you gotta sometimes
you gotta let them think they're in control, because that's how bad they want control. You know she's not really in control, but you letting it rock because you want a quieter moment moving forward. So you let her think she in control. Yes, ladies. We let y'all think y'all in control sometimes because it's so important to you, so we let you rock out. But in real life, you're not really in control, baby.
Look,
but you're gonna have your moments when you run shit. You're gonna have your moments when you run shit. But do you really run shit if I pay for everything? Did you really run shit if I'm the one that ran around and connected all the dots? Just because it was your idea and you put out a couple of things, and now you still in the whole moment, and I let you have that because you my woman. We know that I did all the motherfucking leg work.
Look, you ever got a fucked up plate? Your woman's gonna be the one to go get your plate fixed. And if she don't do that for you, you gotta leave, brother. I ain't gonna lie. No, I ain't gonna lie. That right there, she care about you. When she be like, oh my God, what they did to your plate? That mean, she care about more about what you eat than you do. Yeah. As men, we'll probably be like, it's good.
No, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. But at that moment, she got 100% control to do. Go get my plate fixed. No matter how you gotta get it done. You gotta black on a couple servers. Be nice about it, but I need my plate fixed. Look, facts. I wanted to say that little example.
Exactly. We're talking about the true nature of a woman in real life. We're gonna keep it moving. A woman always thinks you want your ex back. No matter how bad you talk about that chick, she gonna always in the back of her mind think that you want her back. All right? That's the true nature of a woman. You hear me? That's why you shut your ass up about your ex. Because if you talk about her too much, she gonna swear you still having sex with her and shit like that. So you want to stop that. You know what I mean?
You'll start getting psychology questions.
That's every woman gonna always think that you want your ex back. You understand me? Straight up and down. They gonna always think that. Now, so what that means is, going forward, shut the hell up about your ex. Just know that the more you speak about her, the more you open her mind up to the bullshit. Okay? But just for the record, baby, that don't mean shit. Get out your fucking head when it comes to that, all right?
Hold on. I got a thing. All right. Some of y'all be in the chat asking questions, right? And y'all should ask that question to yourself. So you said, what should a woman offer a great man? What should a man offer a great woman? What do you got to offer to a great woman? Because I be hearing these questions. It go for both genders though. They be asking these questions, and they be asking about the other gender and all that. But what is you doing for your person? You know what I'm saying? Everybody think they great.
Right.
Everybody ain't great.
Everybody ain't great. Okay.
Everybody. You know what? The devil thought he was the best person in the world too. Until you run into somebody else who really is who they say they are.
Yeah.
So I ain't gonna lie, it's introspective. When you say what should a woman offer a great man, you should ask yourself, are you a great man first? And what are you offering that woman too? Because this shit goes both ways. If she's offering something good, nigga, she needs to be offer something good too. Yeah.
And what makes you great?
Exactly.
You determine that you're great to yourself. That don't mean that resonate to everybody around you. You know, she might not even consider you great, but you have to be great within yourself. You know what I'm saying? But be humble in that. You know, you ain't got no S in your chest, so be humble in that. She shouldn't be offering you nothing. She should be fortifying you to be a better you first. You know what I'm saying? When a woman is your woman, her job is to be your woman. Her job and all the other shit is extra. But if she's doing that, if she's taking the time and energies out to be a good woman to you, nigga, she's treating you like you great. All right? She's already treating you like you great. Okay?
If you feel like you're a great man and you got a woman beside you, I best believe she's helping towards that. She got you feeling good. She got you feeling good.
Yeah.
Let's be for real. If you got a woman that you laying with every night and you feel like you're a great man, some of the things she's saying to you boost the ego a little bit. We like that shit. Yeah. We like to hear, oh, yeah, you doing your thing, you taking, yeah, we like that shit.
Yeah, we do.
That's what it is.
Hey, yo. The true nature of a woman, we finna get into that off the rip. She gonna always think you still fucking your baby moms. Always. If you take too long going to pick your kid up, she gonna swear you knocked the old girl back and all that. Yeah. So you gotta try to, and calming her in that. Keep your what they say, keep your dealings with the baby mom as brief as possible, just with concerning the child. And include her in it if you want your relationship to go strong moving forward, because low key in the back of her mind, because, you know, that's the way this new generation, that's how they move. Niggas think just because they their baby mama, she old pussy forever. Nah, she can actually move on from you, my nigga. Y'all just had a baby. That don't mean you own the box. You heard me? My son told me to start using the word the box instead of the other one. I'm gonna try that, you know. You know, but on some real shit, you know. Now, I got a question over here. Talk that talk, real talk, bro. Yeah, that's what's up. Who is that? That's Fearmonger 876. Salute. I'm really trying on Twitch, man. I'm trying to vibrate over there, man. But everybody, you know, they way over there and we way over here. You know what I mean? So they might catch on later, you know. But throw it in the chat, man. Tell your peoples we on and share everything you can, man. You heard? You know. So where we at with it, son? What we got?
Somebody said, what if you got no baby mama?
Well, what are we talking about? You don't got no baby mama. So what are we talking about? You don't got no baby mama. I'm going back to the lesson. Let's go, y'all. Now, back to the story. Back to the lesson. We talking about the true nature of a woman, y'all. You heard me? Ride with me. Submit to the madness. The true nature of a woman. Wow. I said that already. We judge you by, you might be pretty as hell, but at the end of it, we want to know how good you are with them children. Just for the record, you know. I got into that, the true nature of a woman. And we see that in you, you know. And just for the record, how you rear your children that's an attraction for men. I just want you to know that that's an attraction for men. How you treat the children and shit like that. Okay? Now, also, women do not like men telling their children what to do when they're not their father. They're just not comfortable with that. You understand what I'm saying? You know. So if you have to deal with their children, use a lighter demeanor going forward. You understand what I'm saying? Because they don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. You're not their father. Even when the father's not in their life, they really don't want you telling them what to do because they trying to see what your tone gonna be. So when you talk to their children, you have to use a different type of tone because they ain't gonna have you talking to their kids too aggressive. They don't like that. That's the true nature. Even when they allow certain things, it still kind of low key bother them. You understand what I'm saying? And just respect that. Respect that part about her. You know. Second, and yo, listen, fellas. I ain't gonna never tell you no lie. A woman always need that extra round. You heard what I said? A woman always needs that extra round. All right? Stop tapping the fuck out, man. Stop tapping out. You niggas start working on your cardio and shit. I'm hearing a lot of women saying that. They dissatisfied because niggas ain't giving out no second and third rounds. Sometimes, I told you at least 3 times a month. She need a 3-round night, 3 times a month, 3-round night. She's vibrant. She's a woman out here. You understand? You want her walking around spent already. All right? You want her to bust so much because see, a woman will never run out of nuts. She can bust them all day. But the point is, you want to leave her so satisfied to where she ain't got to wonder what this nigga that just walked in the room might be working with. Fuck that kind of shit up out of her. You understand me? Straight up and down. Knock that shit up out of her. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you. Go get a bottle of wine. Yeah, and go in. You understand me? Y'all can even role play. I don't care. Get it done. Before some new nigga come in, swagging all out and shit, and fuck around and knock your girl off when she was supposed to be the fuck at work. All right? Coming to your job, hit you while you working. That's a real fucking thing. Some of us have done that many times. Let's keep it going. All right? Now, I got to say this too. It's just a fucking fact. Be mindful and be careful of having threesomes with your girl, all right? Because it's a 75% chance that she's going to hold that against you forever. Okay? Because in those moments, when you with the other chick, she's super focused, highly focused, technically micro-focused on every stroke you take with that chick. And if it ever looked like you enjoying yourself too much, she's going to always hold it against you. Be mindful when you have a threesome with your girl, because you could fuck around and lose her. All right? Straight up and down. Now, if she gave you a threesome with a chick, and if she gave you more than one, if she gave you at least 3, she's going to ask you for a threesome with a man. A lot of you picklehead niggas can't take that shit. Straight up and down. Because you're going to fuck around and invite the wrong nigga to the threesome. Yeah. Word up. You got to remember, you know, it's a certain way that men are. No, listen. Hold on, what happened? I'm on YouTube already.
Page5Lit.
Page5Lit on YouTube, man. All my lives is on there, man. Yeah, I'm already on YouTube. Go check it out. All the lives is on there. Listen. When you have to be mindful. You understand me? Because she's gonna watch every stroke you take, everything, and she's gonna hold that shit against you moving forward. But if you have at least 3, she'll fuck around and ask you for one with 2 men. And guess what? You gonna owe her that. Or you gonna have to be a sleazeball nigga and say, I don't give a fuck, we ain't doing that. Word up. And you fuck around and invite a nigga, yeah. The nigga not a porn star, but he porn star material. Fuck around, yeah. You get what I'm saying? Even if you chick, some niggas, they pick the nigga and then they blindfold the chick. Man, listen, man. You know how niggas is with new pussy, nigga? Niggas go ham on that new shit. Yeah, nigga. She gonna fuck around and be looking for that nigga, though. Yo, listen. You know how many threesomes done happen and a nigga invited the wrong nigga? If them niggas see each other right now, they probably gonna shoot each other. That type of shit. Yeah. Word up. You gotta think about it. Nigga been thinking about hitting this chick for a minute. Now all of a sudden he get the blaze. He's gonna go ham, egg, and cheese on that. Because he don't know when he wanna make sure he can get invited back. So he gonna do that extra shit and all that. Yeah. You know, he gonna be hitting her with his toes in the mouth and all that. Yeah, he gonna do all that shit. Flipping her and all that. Yeah, nigga, it's no pussy. That's how niggas act when they get the new box and all that. That's how they act. Now, be mindful of that threesome. It ain't all fun and games. Especially if you love that chick. Real talk. But if she's interested in being with a woman, either you help her meet that need or she'll meet that need on her own. I ain't gonna never tell you no lies. Real talk. Alright? So be careful about that shit. You know? Now, we moving forward. We doing lessons here, man. This ain't no game. And I'm gonna tell you something right now. We talk about a bunch of things. But grow the fuck up on shit. When I talk about this shit, just grow up. Now I'm starting this off like this here. You know? And I'm saying this shit because I'm tired of shit going.
Yo, hold on. Wake and say you should start charging motherfuckers for this game. Look, brother, that's the problem. They started charging motherfuckers and we got too many people without game.
Yeah.
So we gotta give it a little bit for free. We gotta make a better economy out here. It needs to be better women and better niggas walking around here for the world, bro.
Yeah,
niggas is crashing out. Women is crashing out. Like, brother, nah. This is why we here. Make a better world than we left it. I mean, yeah, word.
Yeah, man, we do, man, you know. But it ain't nothing, man. That ain't why we do it, you know. That ain't why we do it, man. I raised a lot of kids in my house. Remember what I told you? In life, you learn, you earn, and you return. If an old person don't teach the wisdom that they have, then their whole life was for nothing. You heard me? And if we don't give the wisdom to the youth, they turn out to be fools. And I don't see nobody really trying to chop it up with y'all like they supposed to be. You heard me? I got little segments. I say a lot of things your father should have taught you and things like that. Some of that don't apply to you, but some of it do. But I'm going to tell you something. You're going to remember it just like I did because I ain't write it down. I didn't write it down. All right? I'm tired of you niggas walking around with a bunch of fucking question marks because this such and such said this and such and such act like that. Fuck out of here. Fuck them. Stand up, nigga. Stand up, my nigga. They ain't you, nigga. They can't walk nowhere you went, man. I need you to know that shit. You can't walk nowhere you went. And don't listen, man. Them ain't problems. That's the shit you gotta do, my nigga. That's all it is. Hey, let me tell you something, man. I'm changing the glasses again. We're gonna get on some real nigga shit here, man. Listen, man. Every time I turn around, they trying to tell a nigga what he need to do, what he should have do, what he ought to did. Man, fuck out of here with all that. Them niggas ain't better than you, them niggas ain't smarter than you. Let me tell you something, man. You are everything, from you all things shall be built. I don't give a fuck what they said. They always putting the motherfucking black man down, and I'm sick of that shit. Always talking about a nigga need to make 100,000. The motherfucker that raised you wasn't rich, and here you are. Some of y'all got raised by niggas. Hey, yo, listen. Some of y'all got raised by niggas that wasn't making nothing. And they loved you. And now all your ass wanted something totally opposite than your father. How that sound? How's that working out for you? Yeah, exactly. It's not. All right? Let me tell you something. All that shit that glitter ain't gold. All right? If you ain't putting no work into a nigga, how the fuck you gonna have him? What you think? What you thought this shit is? You just supposed to wake up and just get the pot of gold and shit? Nah, you gotta put some fucking work in for that. And I'm tired of y'all walking around like that. Let me tell you something. Listen. Baby, if I want the box, I can make a phone call for that. I don't need you trying to entice me everywhere you at. I don't need that. You understand what I'm saying? I just need you to be the best you can be. Because sexually, you know, we fuck for 4 hours, but then we got a whole another 20 hours of what it is we are. Make that make sense. You understand me? I don't give a fuck you got 2 baby daddies, 3 kids with 2 baby daddies. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Nigga don't give a fuck about that shit. It's a chick out there with 5 baby daddies. She got a whole nigga up in there. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you right now, you've been popping a bunch of fucking bullshit. Oh, he this and that and third. Yeah, you fighting at baby showers, getting at it at birth. Yeah, you've been going through with this nigga, dragging that nigga through the mud. And now, you acted all the way up. You acted like a zip damn fool at certain events. You be acting up in the street. You argue with a nigga in the street, clowning yourself, really being the worst you can fucking be. And guess what? The only motherfucker that's gonna have you is a black man. So knock it the fuck off. You got 4 baby daddies and there's gonna be a black nigga right there saying, man, you can do this, boo. Be humble, baby. Know who the fuck wants you. Ain't nobody else gonna want you but a black man. You been talking bad about him. You online, you making comments, you joining lives and shit, running a black man name through the motherfucking mud, acting like that nigga ain't never loved your raggedy ass. He loved you once. It didn't work. Now you running around popping shit, you making posts trying to go viral, dissing a nigga and all that. Yeah, you showed niggas how low you can really go, and guess what's gonna happen? Another black nigga gonna forgive all their ignorance and try to make it go with you. He gonna try to make a way with you. I'm just reminding you who here for you. Why you running around hooping and hollering and screaming and shit? Who here for you? A black man. You know? Listen, baby. I know sometimes I can be hard to get along with. I know sometimes I can be super aggressive, but I love you. I get my ass up and go to work. I bring the money home like I said I do. You know? And I know sometimes I'm hard to get along with, but I'm telling you, boo, I need you to help me help us. Without you, I can't be my best, baby. I've been through some things. And I ain't all the way healed. I got a little PTSD. I got a little ADHD. I'm broken in spirit, but I'm trying, and I'm trying with you. And I appreciate you giving your time to me and giving yourself to me. And I'm trying to do what I can to give myself to you. But I need you to work with me because this is my first time feeling what I'm feeling right now. Please respect my effort and try to make it with me. That's all. We've been through some things. You've been through some things. It's all right. Those things don't determine who we are moving forward. You need to know that a black man loves you, a black man wants you, and a black man needs you. Yes, baby, I need you. I need you to be all you can be for me so I can be all I can be for us. You understand me? I need you to be all you can be for you so I can be all I can be for me. All right? I need that. And I know I'm going to try to be a little bit more tender. I'm going to listen a little bit more and try to be more understanding. But I just want you to know I appreciate everything you do for me. I appreciate that all the things you do for me, my laundry, trying to be there for me, trying to make me smile. I appreciate that. I just want to let you know that. If he didn't tell you, he does. He appreciates all those little things that you do for him. Always being there for him. Yeah, he do. You know, I just want to say that, you know. And see, it don't matter what it look like to the world. It's us. I'm here with you. If shit go left, baby, I'm dying for you. All right? I don't need you to be my mother, but I need you to love me like no other. You understand? I'm going to go out to the world for us every day. I'm going to go out there and conquer the world for us every day. And all I ask, baby, is that when I get home, you make me feel better than I did yesterday. So I can go out and go do it again tomorrow. This is what we on over here. I need you to know that I love you and I'm there for you. And no matter what happened, a black man gonna come to you. And he gonna try to love. I need you to take that love and be tender with it. You get better results with sugar than you do with salt, boo, because a black man love you. A black man there for you. A black man care for you. Just give him the opportunity to love who you really are. Take down all the barriers. Lower your guard. And just let a man love you. That's all I'm asking. Let a man love you. All right? If it don't work, fine. But for the moments we had, I loved you. From my heart, you know? That's just a message from a black man, you heard? Page5Lit, we outside.
Yeah, just came home, put that money on the floor. Yeah, I love my bitch, that on me. I don't love my hoes. If I look in your bitch gone, got the hood up in control. Call me king, drinking niggas, got that Draco on me. Bitches say they love a nigga, but they know I'm OD. I got people say they love me, they don't even know a thing. Feel like Master P, cause them niggas don't wanna. Got a ring, got a diamonds, niggas think they can stop us, but they know where to find us. I got people say they love us in the city, I'm a problem. I got people say, Brody just came home, put that money on the phone. Yeah, I love my bitch, nigga, that don't mean I don't love my hoes. If I look in your bitch gone, got the hood up in control. From the west, I'm with the hoes, told all that you know. If you die, then you die, you better stand on that hill. I got dollars on me, now they never know where to tell. Bitches say they love us, bitches say they want me, she just shaking that, she just want some money, Bitches love me out here, I don't really know, I never been out here. Two bitches on the bed, I don't really know how I feel out here. I get money out here, feeling like the trap really coming out here. Why they hate me, I don't care. I'm on the road to the niggas, why they hate me, I don't care. Smack DVD, I put them bitches out there. And the niggas don't care. 2025, them bitches out here. Why these niggas even care? They ain't heard the music, but the shit.
My boys, see my boys? Yeah.
Page5Lit, we back here at 9 Friday. Don't be late. Bang, 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 bang.